Hello, and welcome to Rotation Build Tutorial 2. The purpose of this tutorial is to provide tools, share best practices, and explain steps to build a moderate 8-week rotation. HEU members made it clear they want input into their work schedules, and we are so glad that you are taking on this work to build a rotation for your department. Rotation support and the rotation specialists are here to help you build balanced work schedules. Let's begin. We will be exploring the following topics. What is rotation support? Navigating a rotation template, organizing and demonstration of building a rotation, reviewing the calculation tools, submitting your rotation proposal. Rotation support helps employees build balanced work schedules that considers their preferences. Rotation specialists are trained and certified in master rotation design and will guide you through this process. In the last round of FBA bargaining, members emphasized the importance of work-life balance for mental and physical health. Working 6 consecutive days can negatively affect members. That's why the FBA Bargaining Committee negotiated the Employee-Initiated Rotation Proposal and Rotation Support Fund. This memorandum of agreement allows members to revise unit and department schedules with union and employer support. Any changes to rotations are limited to once per 12 months, must meet operational requirements, begin with a request of information, and be approved by 75% of impacted regular employees. The goal is to reduce the frequency of 6 consecutive workdays while ensuring balanced schedules. Here is an example of 6 consecutive days. Step 1. Understand operational requirements. Before building a rotation, gather important information about your unit or department. The answers to the operational requirement questions will determine the type of rotation suited for your department. If you have questions or require assistance, contact your shop steward or email rotationsupport@heu.org. Step 2. Understand the rotation template, legend, and layout. Now open Rotation Template 2 and follow the instructions, or continue watching and build the rotation later. Please note the template short forms. FTE equals full-time equivalency. For example, 1.00 FTE is equal to 1 full-time position. More will be explained in Step 8. Days of the week. F equals Friday, S equals Saturday, S equals Sunday, M equals Monday, T equals Tuesday, W equals Wednesday, T equals Thursday. Shift types. D equals day shift. E equals evening shift. N equals night shift. D2 equals day shift, less than 7.5 paid hours. E2 equals evening shift, less than 7.5 paid hours. ST equals statutory holiday. Backtick equals weekend off. Navigating the template. Row 7 identifies the number of weeks within the rotation. This rotation is 8 weeks wide. Column C, each line represents an employee's line number. Full-time, 1 through 6, and part-time, 7 through 14. To the right, there is a table that calculates the shift totals once the rotation is complete. Row 34 through 38 includes a built-in formula that will populate the baseline totals. Baseline is the number of workers required for each shift each day. The legend is where you indicate the shift start and stop times and paid hours. No entry needed for statutory holiday and weekend off fields. Step 3. Fill in basic information. Column B, enter your facility, department, and job classification. Column I, enter today's date. Ensure your rotation starts on a Friday, the first day of a pay period. Proceed to the legend at the bottom left and enter the start, stop times, and paid hours. Note any shift greater than 5 hours requires a reduction of 0.5 for the unpaid meal break. Example, 0900 to 1500 totals 6 hours. A 30-minute unpaid meal break is required, therefore deduct 0.5 paid hours. Total shift paid hours equals 5.5. Step 4. Best practices for building rotations. Each week include 2 consecutive days off. Follow a pattern of 5 work shifts on and 2 days off. This pattern may change to meet the baseline counts. 12 hours off between shifts is required. For example, you cannot work an evening shift on a Monday, then a day shift the next day. Combine no more than 2 shift types, for example, day and evening or evening and night. Statutory holiday shifts may be plotted to improve quality. Shifts less than 7.5 paid hours are limited to part-time lines only. Full-time lines require 38 regular shifts and 2 statutory holiday shifts in 8 weeks. Night shift lines are plotted first. Why? Because collective agreement language require 12 hours off between shifts, and therefore limits where day or evening shifts are plotted. Step 5. Plot the shifts. Now you are ready to start building a moderate 8-week wide rotation. This moderate rotation includes various shift types: regular 7.5-hour paid day, evening, and night shifts, short day and short evening shifts, which are less than 7.5 paid hours. We will build this rotation with 1 shift type per line. Follow along for a step-by-step demonstration. We will start by plotting the night shift lines first. Begin on line 5. Week 1 to 3. Plot night shift on Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Week 4, plot night shift on F, then statutory holiday shift on Monday, night shift T, W, T. Week 5, plot night shift on F, S, statutory holiday shift on T, night shift W, T. Week 6 to 8, plot night shift F, S, S, W, T. Now move to plotting the day shift lines. Begin on line 1. Week 1 to 4, plot day shift F, M, T, W, T. Week 5, plot day shift F, statutory holiday shift S, Saturday, and T, day shift on W, T. Week 6 to 8, plot day shift F, S, S, W, T. Move to line 2. Week 1 to 5, plot day shift F, S, S, W, T. Week 6 to 7, plot day shift F, M, T, W, T. Week 8, plot day shift F, statutory holiday shift S, Saturday, and T, followed by day shift W, T. Next, we will plot evening shift lines. Begin on line 3. Week 1, plot evening shift F, S, S, W, T. Week 2 to 5, plot evening shift F, M, T, W, T. Week 6, plot evening shift F, statutory holiday shift S, Saturday, and T, evening shift W, T. Week 7 to 8, plot evening shift F, S, S, W, T. Move to line 4. Week 1, plot evening shift F, statutory holiday shift S, Saturday, and T, followed by evening shift W, T. Week 2 to 5, plot evening shift F, S, S, W, T. Week 6 to 8, plot evening shift F, M, T, W, T. Step 6. Part-time lines and adjustments. Finally, the leftover shifts will form the part-time lines. Ideally, you will combine 2 shift types to reduce the number of part-time lines. Part-time lines do not require statutory holiday shifts, can combine regular and short shifts. Begin plotting by looking at the baseline deficits starting in week 1. Divide weekends, Saturday and Sunday, between the different lines. Step 7. Review rotation. Review the baseline totals are correct for each shift throughout the length of the rotation. In this example, we see the correct baseline number across the 8 weeks are 2 full-day evening shifts, 1 full night shift, 1 short day and evening shift. If any baseline totals are not correct, move shifts around as needed. Consult rotation support for help with totals and formatting. To summarize, we built 5 full-time lines, 4 part-time lines with full shifts, and 4 part-time lines with short shifts. Are you enjoying your inner rotation talents? Great, there's more. Earlier we showed this table located in the top right of the template. There are several cells and numbers. This table calculates the number of each shift type. statutory holiday, day, evening, night, day 2, evening 2, total number of shifts, and the number of weekends off each line has. The far right column, BP, is labeled Weekends Off. Once you are satisfied with your rotation build, you can mark the weekends off with a backtick symbol. This symbol can be found on the key to the left of the number 1 in the top left corner of your keyboard. The backtick symbol can be plotted where Saturday and Sunday are the days off. Note, if your rotation has night shifts on Fridays, we do not mark the weekend off. Why? Because the shift ends Saturday morning. Therefore, you work a portion of the weekend and receive a premium for doing this amazing work. Also, the backtick is plotted only on one day, Saturday. Unless there is a statutory holiday shift, then place the backtick on Sunday. One backtick equals one weekend off, so there is no need to put a backtick on both days. Step 8. Calculate full-time equivalency and number of days off. You will see at the bottom left there is a tab FTE Calculation. FTE stands for Full-Time Equivalency. Click on the tab. The FTE tool calculates total hours worked per rotation, number of times the rotation is worked in a year, total work hours scheduled in a year, estimated annual FTE for each position. Example, 1.00 FTE equals 1,950 hours. The Day Off tool calculates the number of days scheduled off in the rotation. A rotation must properly schedule regular employees a minimum of 117 days off per year. Next, we are going to demonstrate 3 examples and calculate the FTE and number of days off for full-time line 1 and part-time lines 9 and 13. You will be clicking between the 8-week rotation and FTE calculation tab. The number of weeks per rotation is 8 weeks. In the blue highlighted cell labeled B, enter the number 8. This field will remain the number 8 throughout all calculations. Example 1. Calculate the FTE and number of days off for day shift line 1. Refer to the table on the rotation. Click on the 8-week tab. The total number of shifts is populated for each line. Line 1 shift totals is listed in column BO and is 38. In the FTE tab, section C, enter the number 38 in the blue highlighted cell that aligns with 7.5 hours per shift. The result is displayed in cell G. 38 7.5-hour shifts in an 8-week rotation equals 1.00, which is a full-time position. Now moving to the day off calculation on the right. Enter the information in the highlighted green cells. Section H, number of weeks per rotation. The number 8 is already populated. Section I, count how many days off are in full-time line 1. Click on 8-week tab and manually count. Enter the number 16. Section J, number of statutory holidays. Click on the 8-week tab. Refer to column BI of the table. Enter the number 2. The result is line 1 rotation schedules 117 days off per year. Click on the 8-week tab. Enter the 1.00 result in the FTE field, left of full-time line number 1. Hint: if the total number of shifts is 38, plus 2 statutory holidays for the other full-time lines, you can simply enter 1.00 in the FTE field, left of full-time lines 2 through 5. Example 2. Calculate the FTE and number of days off for part-time line 9. Refer to column BO of the table. Line 9, total shifts is 22. Click on the FTE Calculation tab. Section C, enter the number 22 in the blue highlighted cell that aligns with 7.5 hours per shift. The result is displayed in cell G. 22 7.5-hour shifts in an 8-week rotation equals 0.579 FTE, which is a part-time position. Moving to the day off calculation on the right. Section H, number of weeks per rotation. The number 8 is already populated. Section I, count how many days off are in part-time line 9. Click 8-week tab. Manually count the days off. Enter the number 34. Section J, number of statutory holidays, leave blank for part-time lines. The result is part-time line 9 rotation schedules 221 days off per year. Click on the 8-week tab. Enter 0.579 result in the rotation FTE field, left of part-time line number 9. Note the number will round up, which is okay. Example 3. Calculate FTE and number of days off for part-time line 13. This is a short shift evening line, which means the shifts are less than 7.5 paid hours. Refer to the table column BO. The total number of shifts is 28. Click FTE Calculation tab. Section C, enter the number 28 in the blue highlighted cell that aligns with 5 hours per shift. The result is displayed in cell G. 28 5-hour paid shifts in an 8-week rotation equals 0.491 FTE, which is a part-time position. Moving to the day off calculation on the right. Section H, number of weeks per rotation. The number 8 is already populated. Section I, count how many days off are in part-time line 13. Click 8-week tab, manually count the days off, enter the number 28. Section J, number of statutory holidays, leave blank for part-time lines. The result is part-time line 13 rotation schedules 182 days off per year. Click on the 8-week tab. Enter 0.491 result in the rotation FTE field, left of part-time line number 13. Repeat these steps for each line and record in the FTE field. Remember the paid hours are listed in the legend, located at the bottom left of the rotation template. Once all of the above steps are completed, we are at the final step. Step 9. Save and submit your work. Click File at the top left hand of the Excel document. Click Save as an Excel file with this format: year, month, day, worksite, name, rotation. For example, 2025-01-22 Test Village Rotation. Email the file to rotationsupport@heu.org, including your full name, your contact phone number, copier shop steward, and union representative. Once the rotation is received, a rotation specialist will conduct a thorough quality check and be in contact regarding next steps. This concludes the tutorial on how to build a moderate block rotation. We hope you have learned and enjoyed this process. If you have any questions, please email rotationsupport@heu.org.